Welcome back. Now it's time for us to bring you the latest in the world of sports around the continent. And joining us to analyze this is the delectable Onye Obaro. Good morning, Onye. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, Olive. Yes, time to take you to the world of sport. A lot of things is happening, but we have to stick to cricket today because something huge is about to happen in Uganda. Now, the Uganda men's national cricket team, they are hyped ahead of the International Cricket Council Cricket World Cup Challenge, the League B tournament that bowls up today in the Lugogo Cricket Oval. Now, the tournament is a pathway for the 2023 ICC Cricket World Cup in India, but most importantly, a voyage that could end Uganda's securing a much anticipated one-day international status. All Uganda has to do is to stay at the helm of the standings at the end of the second leg in Kampala and the third leg scheduled for Jersey in September. And so far so good, as Team Uganda, who boasts of a new sponsor, is seated on the summit with 10 points, 3 more than second place Hong Kong from the first leg held in Oman in 2019. Like some of the rivals, Uganda travelled to Southern Africa and had a satisfying series against elite Namibians, who are globally ranked 16th in the T20 International and 17th in the one-day international nation. Now, the tournament is set to have a lot of fanfare, lots of gifts to be won by fans and players. Now, to join us to keep us abreast with what's happening over there in Uganda is David Karashani. He is a former Ugandan captain, a two-time Under-19 World Cup appearance, of course, and Africa T20 winner. Thank you, David, for joining us today. We do appreciate your time.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
All right, the countdown has finally come to an end. What is the feeling like in Uganda? The start of the Challenge League B tournament, of course, it starts today with Uganda taking on New Jersey.
Well, it's been more than 2 years since we last played the first round of the Challenge League B. So the wait has been pretty long, but the guys are putting the practice. I believe the players should be good to go. But importantly, back here in Kampala is that the atmosphere is electric in Kampala as a city. And the Lugogo Cricket Oval is actually getting really packed up already with a lot of anticipation. The fans have been waiting for quite a long time. So it's very good to see international cricket return to the Ugandan soils. And we'll be hoping to make full use of this particular opportunity to try and make sure we qualify for ODI status.
Yes, of course, Uganda will be trying to dot their I's and cross the T's. But playing at home, David's comes with a lot of pressure. But Coach Lawrence, he says his team has left no stone unturned for the preparations. Now, do you share same confidence in the coach?
To be honest, yet again, I'm always one that believes that playing at home comes with different kinds of pressure. But importantly, the support system of the fans out here, the 12th man that is in the stands, the sight of seeing your family members, the people that you play for, in my opinion, that gives you a bit of extra push. And that extra push may be the difference between Uganda getting ODI status or not. So for me, in my opinion, the fact that we are on top of the log, I think playing at home right now is the perfect opportunity for us to cement our place at the top and look to get much further up in the tournament.
Of course, David, let's hold you by your word there. But when Uganda hosted a similar tournament, the ICC World Challenge League Division 3 in 2017, the Cricket Cranes, they punched below the waist en route to that relegation to Division 4. But what are the expectations this time? We cannot count another loss for the Ugandan Cranes.
Well, that has been a very heavy reminder it's been a very big reminder to the players and in the media. But many people forget that Uganda have only lost 3 games out of the last 12 games at this Lugogo Cricket Oval. And unfortunately, out of those 3 games, two were lost in that particular tournament. So I want to believe that Uganda has equally had a lot of success at home. Uganda lifted the Africa T20 tournament back at home in Uganda. We also cannot forget that Uganda finished second in the Africa qualifiers at home. So in my opinion, Uganda has been a very good hunting ground for the Cricket Cranes, and I'll be hoping that the players today can put behind what happened in the last event and make sure they make full use of this particular opportunity at home, in front of their fans, in front of everyone that is backing them.
All right. Remember that these Uganda Cranes are not the under-19. They were successful, of course, you know that. So, Davis, I'm going to hold you by your word, but they start their campaign today against Jersey. So in whose favor do you think the pendulum will swing?
It's also key for us not to forget that cricket is a game of statistics. Uganda won their last 5 international games, 50-over games. Jersey have won just 2 in their last 5. So it is a statistic that Uganda will be hoping to maintain. they'll be hoping that they can start their tournament off with a win against a very strong Jersey side who have brought in a couple of big players that have been playing in the English county. But Uganda will be hoping the fact that they are playing in home conditions, they're playing at home, they're playing at their home ground, they're going to play in front of a packed, perhaps 10,000-seater stadium. So they'll be hoping that they can start the tournament off with a win against Jersey.
They should do that. You being the former captain on the U19 Captain and also T20 African winner, you sure would give them so much motivation over there. Thank you so much, David Karashani, for joining us today on Breakfast Sport.
You're very welcome. Thanks so much.
All right. We do wish Uganda Cranes over there a lot of success. So there you have it, sports update at this time. For Osa and Olive, you must know that all road leads to Uganda. Of course, the Lugogo Cricket Oval for, of course, and the League B Challenge Big Cup today.
Thank you very much, Onyinye, for all that update with what's happening in the cricket world and in Uganda. We look forward to seeing, more stories from you and having you join us again.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Dazzling this morning. I'm guessing
Thank
because
you.
it's Friday, it's just an everyday thing.
I mean, I think it's more of an everyday thing. Thank you very much.
It's in the DNA. Thank you so much. All right, I say.
Do enjoy the rest of your weekend.